It's leaking from here. It's come onto the floorboard. It's days like today where I really question why I've decided to make a home in a narrowboat. I've spilt an entire tub of paint in the back of my car.
Hi, I'm Mike.
I'm Nisha.
And we're renovating a 45-foot narrowboat and turning it into a tiny, floating, off-grid home.
This week I am continuing with last week's project, which is to move everything from that side of the boat to this side so that I can take up the floorboards and put new floor joists in. It is, I will admit, not my favourite project because it feels like I would have saved myself so many weekends, 3 to be precise, if we had listened to our guts and done this when we were actually installing the subfloor. But hindsight is a wonderful thing.
I could find a place and see it all a different way. Slow down, you got what you need, and the world's at your feet. Summer days, summer nights, lose it all, close your eyes. It's okay, waste your time. I don't mind, I don't mind. Up all night.
Okay, is there one in there? Okay, is there one in there? I swear that there is. Okay. 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 I don't know why I thought I could do that. Nope. So one screw won't come out, and of all the things that I left at home, it was my bar, which I could use to get the screw out. So thinking about going home, grabbing that, coming back, and then carrying on.
In this video, I'm going to take a look at removing some damaged screws.
This is just wild. I just saw rain drips. Change of plan. I cannot get that screw up to save my life, so I'm gonna insulate instead. So if you can see here, there's a big old leak that is coming in from this section here. And I'll show you what the problem is. The problem is this. It isn't going out the drainage holes. Instead, it's somehow leaking through here and into the other side. Like a month ago, Mike ground off the filler that was in the bow, and I think that that has made it a bit too low for the water to reach the drainage holes. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. okay, I'm trying not to panic and get anxious about it. It is what it is. And now I've got to go out to the engine bay because Mike accidentally snipped a wire at some point. I think that was the wire that made the bilge pump automatic. So the bilge pump isn't auto. We have to press a button in there for it to eject the water, and obviously we've had so much rain that, I don't know, I'm kind of scared to look in it, to be honest. The engine bay wasn't that bad. I guess it's this big leak that is the worst. So it's leaking from here, it's come onto the floorboard, it's now starting to like soak these, I guess, the new ply that I bought, which is not good. One thing I'm going to try is buying a hose and filling up the water tank so that the front of the boat goes like this, and then hopefully the water won't keep filling up right next to the door in the bow, and that could help prevent the leak. If not, the only other thing that I can think of doing is trying to plug the leak, but I can't quite tell where the leak is because there's like multiple drops all over the bottom of the, not even the door, like the wood joist battens, the battens below it. So yeah, fill the tank, try and plug the leak. If not, maybe buy a tarpaulin and just see if I can cover the bow. I'm gonna go to Wix and buy a hose, and I'm gonna fill up the water tank to lower the bow. Oh, I can't see. This is horrible. And I'm also gonna go and grab some tubs from at home and put them at the bottom of the doors to catch the water so that it doesn't keep going onto the floor. But I haven't got the connector, and I have some tubs from my house that I'm going to put under the door to catch the drips for now. Because it's so rainy and so cold, it's going to take so long to fill the tank. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it basically, and I don't know whether it will actually work. It's days like today where I really question why I've decided to make a home in a narrowboat, because I think about my cozy warm flat right now, and how I could be there watching my favourite Monday vlogs and drinking more wine. Yeah, and I think about it and I'm like, oh my goodness, what have I done? I think back to a year ago when I stayed on a narrowboat and how much I enjoyed that. Even though now that I think about it, even that wasn't without its struggles. Like, it was completely renovated and everything, but it had no solar panels and I had to keep running the engine every day to get power, and then the batteries died and there was no diesel on the boat. It wasn't my boat. Yeah. Overall, I loved the experience. And so I try and think back to that experience whenever I am really hating on the boat, but I don't know. It's going to be really different when I'm actually living on it permanently. And I think that most of the time I'm good with it, but days like today make me really question myself. This is the leak, as you can see. It's only been gone for about an hour, but that's how much it's leaked. And these are absolutely soaking wet. You can already see them dripping, like, oh, this is bad. Okay, let's see what it's like today. Oh no. Okay, that is my fault, to be totally honest, because I put some wet nappies on the top and I meant to put them in a plastic bag and then I forgot. Let's have a little look at how much is in the tubs. It's quite a lot. I'm so glad that these have been there. Okay, not very much in that one, some in that one, and some in this one. I'm just gonna have to keep coming back each day, I think, and changing these tubs, not changing them, emptying them. So that's my temporary solution, is to stick tubs by the door and come here every day and just scoop out the water in the bow. On the weekend, we're going to be fixing the door and adding a bilge pump to the bow so that it will automatically just pump out any water that gets in there once it goes past a certain level. This boat is a huge mess, so I think it's time to tidy up. I piled the old windows, paint pots and loads more into the car to take to storage. Ignore the dirt, it's a long story. But then this happened. I've done a really stupid thing. I've spilt an entire tub of paint in the back of my car. In my boots. Guys, I'm gonna cry. It's completely... It's all under the seat of my car. What do I do? Oh, boot first. My dune heels are now covered in paint. My heels, my best pair. Oh my goodness. The pair of shoes in here. This is the culprit. And annoyingly I heard it fall and bang against the back of my chair, but I thought that it was closed, so just didn't do anything about it. I need to be really careful with my camera as well because I don't want to drop it in paint. Look how deep that is. Oh, the whole flipping tub of that paint. I want to get it on the driveway because I don't own this driveway. Okay, I need to put this down. This is a mat. So I should just be able to lift that out and most of it will be on there. Oh yes. Come on you go. Onto the mat. paint in my car. I know. So I'm just cleaning it. Yeah, I'm just going to go and buy some white spirit as well and just clean it out. Quite bad.
What are you cleaning it up with?
I'm going to use white spirit.
Yeah, have you got any cloths? Have you got
Yeah, but I'm going to go and buy some extras, I think, just in case. But I've been careful not to get it in the driveway. I've got like a little bit there, but I'll just get it up. I know, 3 pairs. I had 3 pairs of shoes because I'm moving tons of stuff from the boat. So I loaded it all in and then I didn't think. And I thought that those tubs weren't opened, but one was.
I'm so sorry, I'm just going to
Are you sure? I don't mind going. Oh, thank you. Just let me know how much it is and I'll give you the money. So my landlady has just gone to get me some, really kindly gone to get me some white spirit. So I'm going to scrub my hands and, I don't know, wait for her to get back and then get scrubbing.
You can always put a mat in there.
Yeah.
Here you go, use this, look. Oh, can you open that?
Yeah,
Let's have a go with it. Open that.
Thank you so much. How much was it?
Nothing at all, no,
you sure?
I'm just so disappointed for you.
I can't believe I did it, to be honest.
Well, I'll give you a tip. Takeaways and anything like paint, put a plastic box in your car. You know these cheap ones you get white ones? Put that in, then if it goes... Now,
really
put some on some paper, love, and just try it with that first. Okay. It's not worth worrying about.
It isn't. Thank you.
Things happen all the time.
Exactly, it happens.
Brilliant. This is a present from me to you. Keep that in your car. It's not the best. You can put your takeaways in your plate
That's
pots.
so true. Thank you. Okay, this is it after using the white spirit, which I don't think is terrible. It looks a lot better than it did, so I'm going to go and chuck all the stuff away, the paint covered stuff, and then go and get some carpet cleaner and see if that helps as well.
Ow!
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, check out our other videos and be sure to like and subscribe to follow us as we build our dream off-grid home on the water. This weekend my microphone. Okay, I've changed my mind. Oh, battery, mic. Microphone. I left the light on all night